What's up? It's the Crazy Einstein, and today I'm going to be starting a series called Controller Reviews. And the first one I'm going to review is the oldest controller I have in my game collection. That's the Super Nintendo controller. This is the oldest game system I have in my collection, so I thought that it'd just be natural or practical to start with this one. So it's a pretty basic controller for its time. Came out in the really early 90s. Before you had the analog sticks and the triggers, this is pretty much what you had. This was it. There was no analog control. It's just a directional pad right here, which it's kind of small. The whole controller is really small. I mean, it fits in the palm of my hand, even smaller than the palm of my hand. I mean, it's a really small controller. I guess because they're trying to target it towards kids, I guess, because that was pretty much the main demographic of video games of the time, whereas now it's more mixed between adults and kids. So yeah, let's go over the list of stuff you have. You have your Y, X, B, A button. So like you're playing Super Mario Brothers, you're pressing left and you're using Y to run. What's really great about this controller is while you're running, you're pressing Y and you're pressing left. If, like, let's say you're trying to get up to question box, I don't know what it's called, and get like a power up, you just press your thumb down like that so you can jump while you're running. Or if you're playing Super Mario Brothers All-Stars with all the Mario games on there, or Super Mario World or whatever, and at the end of the level where there's that box, if you figured it out, you can actually go, and if you hit right on a certain corner of the box, you'll always get a star. I figured that out. Pretty sure everybody did, but yeah. So this is a really great controller for playing Mario. In fact, this is like the best controller for playing Mario in my opinion. Probably the best one. So you have your Y, X, B, A buttons. These are just basically your 4 action buttons, and they all vary on which game you're playing. They're all different. Then you have your start button. This is pretty much just the pause game option. Then you have your select button, which that can bring up like an in-game menu or maybe like a cheat code thing or whatever. Then you have your directional pad, which is pretty self-explanatory. Move your character up, move them right, move them down, move them left. You have your bumper buttons, which these weren't on the original Nintendo controller, but the reason you have buttons like this is because you need these buttons for games like Street Fighter and stuff. The games required more buttons, so they put more buttons. That's pretty much it, people. That's the Super Nintendo controller. I'm gonna go ahead and rate it a 3.5 out of 5 because it's really good in terms of classic feel, and it has a pretty good feel. But they could have improved it. They could have improved the color scheme. The color is crap. Thanks for watching. That's the Crazy Einstein reviewing the Super Nintendo controller.